Hi everyone and welcome to the Grumpy Home Chef. Today we're making Maggie Beer's salted brandy caramel and ladyfinger banana pavlova. Now this started because I found a jar of salted brandy caramel in the cupboard that I had received for my birthday. And I put a picture on Instagram and asked, what do you suggest I cook with this? And Maggie Beer came back to me and suggested her recipe, which is the salted brandy caramel and ladyfinger banana pavlova. So I thought, why not? She suggested it, let's try it. So for this you need the salted brandy caramel. You also need some creme fraiche, caster sugar. You also need brown sugar, which I forgot to mention, eggs, cornflour, salt, bananas, thickened cream, and finally I'm using Maggie Beer's verjuice. Sticking to a Maggie Beer recipe, I thought we should stick to her verjuice. Now, the first thing that you're doing is you're separating your yolks from your whites, and you're going to beat your egg yolks with a pinch of salt until they're fluffy and peaks start to happen. Once that's happened, you then start to add the sugar. Now the trick here is you have to add the sugar gradually, because otherwise the sugar won't dissolve into the egg. This takes around 3 to 4 minutes, and to check to see if it's done is you put some of the mixture between your fingers and you rub them together, and if it still feels grainy, then you know that the sugar hasn't dissolved into the eggs. After that, you add the corn flour into your verjuice and mix it up. You mix it in there because it becomes quite hard to stir at first, but once you've mixed it up, it becomes runny, and you do that separately because you don't want it to clump in your pavlova. Fold it through. It takes about 30 seconds. After that, you're then putting it onto baking trays, separating the mixture into two and making them into a rectangle shape, and you cook them for around 45 minutes. While you're cooking them, you then add you want to make the topping. So you're whisking up the thickened cream first until it's whipped. After that you add your creme fraiche. Once the creme fraiche and the thickened cream are mixed together, you then add the ingredient that started it all, the salted brandy caramel. And with this, you're just going to fold it through to the cream. Now, I thought this would be really sweet, but I think the mixture of the creme fraiche in there brings the whole sweetness down, and it has a bit of a twang to it because of the sourness of creme fraiche. Then you're going to make the bananas. So you toss your bananas into brown sugar, and then you're going to cook them on about a medium heat until they go caramelly. And that doesn't take very long, a few minutes at the most. Now the trick here is to make sure they are completely cool before you put them on top of your pav. Unfortunately, mine was still a little bit warm. I thought they were cooled completely, but when I put them on top, you could see that there was still a little bit of heat left in them, and they started to mix with the cream a little bit, but the result was still good and it tasted delicious. And as you can see here, you just assemble it, half the cream in the middle, put the other pav meringue on top, and then the rest of the cream, and then the bananas. Thanks for watching Grumpy Home Chef. Thank you to Maggie Beer for the inspiration for this, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you think about this recipe or any others. Full recipe will be in the description below, and don't forget to check out my wife, Life with Mammy, to see what she's got coming up.